Hi, Bill Pollock from the Missouri Net News Studios. We got word today that Maty Mauk is reinstated with the Missouri Tigers. Read some of the notes here. Of course, he was suspended for 4 games for violating team rules, which we never heard what those rules were from Gary Pinkel. But with the extra time because of the bye week and the Thursday night game coming up on the 5th against Mississippi State, it gives Mauk a few extra days to get ready for what we would assume be his next start. And listen, there were a lot of fans who were saying, you know, it's time to give Drew Lock a chance. We need Drew Lock more than a series or two. And this was going on while that Mizzou offense was struggling against teams like Arkansas State and Kentucky. And I was warning you, the problems with the offense were much greater than at the quarterback position. And it wasn't just Maty Mauk. Well, you got your opportunity to see what Lock could do. And at times looked good, mostly against South Carolina, and most of the time played like a freshman. Looking at the numbers as we go through them, Mauk was 57 of 110, 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 130 yards per game, and a completion percentage of 51.8. He was 3-1 as a starter. Lock, 77 of 152, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 95 yards per game, and a 50.7% completion percentage. So his yards per game, more than 35 yards per game lower than what Mauk was, and his completion percentage was actually lower than Mauk's. So Lock was 1-3 as a starter. Mauk was 3-1. Now, of course, Mauk had a gimme in there against Southeast Missouri State. But remember when I told you that this suspension was going to go down, that it would all be based on what the Missouri Tigers did in terms of when Mauk would be reinstated. And maybe I was a little cynical, but you're at a situation now where you're 4-4, and your chances for a bowl game are severely in jeopardy if you keep Lock in there at quarterback. So it would appear that this is the right move to make, at least if you want a chance at becoming bowl eligible, because they have not been able to move the football. 4 field goals in the last 3 games is not going to cut it. Now, there are more issues, and I don't know if Mauk is the answer. I don't know if he's going to be able to help turn things around, but maybe he can provide a spark. But I've been telling you this all season. The offensive line is the big issue for the Tigers. So we'll see what happens. Again, Maty Mauk reinstated. We expect him to start against Mississippi State on Thursday, November 5th at Faurot Field. From the Missouri Net Sports Studios, I'm Bill Pollock.